This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7, is that today I came across this paper at this hotel I'm staying at, all right? And when I saw the cover and the headline right here, I was like, oh, I got to do a lesson because there's clearly a curse on these Edomites, you know? And again, you know, that's why I brought out Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7, because, you know, these Edomites have hated us since, you know, they put our people in chains, you know, and have continued to this day to persecute us. And, you know, the Lord, you know, he sees all this. You know, that's the thing with you Edomites. You want to know why you're being judged the way you're being judged? Because of what, you've done to the children of Israel and still continue to do, okay? Whether you do it directly or indirectly, okay? All right? Just the things that you say about us, you know, the hate that you say towards us behind closed doors. The Lord hears that. And that's why, again, you know, I got to do a lesson because, you know, this is a 14-year-old Edomite that died from a drug overdose, okay? And what's so crazy about this article, this 14-year-old Edomite child, okay, he told his parents that he was addicted to Oxycontin, okay? So they knew he was a drug addict, okay? And he went on Snapchat trying to buy Oxycontin, all right? And according to this article, the drug dealer gave him Oxycontin, but it was laced with fentanyl, and that's how he, this Edomite overdosed. And now, you know, the mother wants to sue Snapchat, but, you know, what's that going to do, okay? All right? The point is, you Edomites, you're being judged, okay? So you can do all the suing you want, you know. It's still not going to change that you're being judged as a nation, okay? And the Lord is, all right, removing you, all right, off that high horse, okay? Because you're proud. You're a proud people. And the Lord, okay, he hates prideful people, okay? You're arrogant. You're proud, okay? The Lord said, lift not, let me get this scripture right here. Hold up. Let me get it. Bear me one moment. I'm in this hotel. Like I said, I'm out of town, all right? And this Wi-Fi, it's not as fast, okay, as the Wi-Fi in my house. So just bear with me. It's the book of Psalm, chapter 75. Yeah, I'm going to start at 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, right? And you dealt foolishly, okay, towards the Lord's people. The things that you have done from the slavery, okay? Then after that, Jim Crow laws. Then after that, the drugs into the communities, okay? Then the, what's it called? The philosophies, you know, breaking, literally dividing the man and woman. And now, you know, a lot of these Israelite women thinking they're men and they can be able to do whatever the hell they want while the man has been basically simped. So there's a lot of things that you've done foolishly towards our people, and the Lord's seen it, okay? All right? Again, how do drugs get into our communities, all right? if we're, okay, poor, all right, and stupid, okay, people, how the hell did large amounts of drugs get into the black and Hispanic communities? It was you Edomites, starting with your government, okay? All right, and there's been plenty of documentation how the CIA and the U.S. military facilitated, all right, the drug trade in the black and Hispanic communities. It's a fact, okay? All right, and you Edomites know this. Do you care? No, because it didn't affect your communities. All right, now it's affecting your communities. Now you want to go protest and you want, all these laws to be passed. It's too damn late, man. Your children are bugged out, okay? Your children are hooked on these drugs because it's judgment, all right, for your wicked doings, okay? And again, dealing foolishly with the children of Israel. And to the wicked, lift not up the horn. It's 5. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. Right. Okay. You Edomites were talking hella, okay, S-H-I-T towards our people, man. Okay. All right. Here it is. All right. Our people are already at the bottom, catching all this hell. All right. And yet you want to kick us while we're down. All right, we already dysfunction as a people. Okay, just go to the so-called black and Hispanic communities. All right, through. Okay, but yeah, you talking reckless. Okay, and so now the Lord's getting after your children. I mean, you got to understand that you're being cursed. The curse will fall upon you. All right, because now it's time. It's time for you to receive, okay, a payback, a recompense for all the things you've done and said about the children of Israel. In fact, let me get the book of Lamentation. I'm going to hold that on deck. Got to get Lamentation. Lamentation, okay, lays it out plainly. Lamentations chapter 2, verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem. Right. Okay, you see that. Okay, go to these red pill, okay, podcasters. They say a lot of S-H-I-T towards the children of Israel, starting with Southern Kingdom, so-called black man and woman, right? Okay, a lot of these Edomite podcasters, a lot of these Edomite supremacists, right? Okay. Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty? The joy of all the whole earth? Right, and that's a mocking, okay? All right? And that's the thing. These, let me put in the NLT version. I want to see what it says in NLT version. Because that's the thing, man. You Edomites love to mock us, NLT. All who pass by jeer at you. They scoff and insult beautiful Jerusalem, saying, is this the city called most beautiful in all the world and joy of all the earth? Right. They scoff and insult. That's exactly. Disrespect us. That's what insult means, to disrespect. Right? Okay? The Lord sees that. That's why he's going after your children. 16. All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. Right. Okay, so you rejoice at our downfall, okay? Okay, you're prideful about it too, okay? All right, and that's why the Lord, okay, is all right, hitting you where it hurts. He's going after your children, okay? It's just a fact, okay? How do you explain this? Again, I didn't write this paper, okay? This is actually happening, okay? Okay, I'm going to say okay multiple times. Okay, you got a lot of Edomites. Why do you say okay all the time? Always nitpicking at every little thing we say and do. All right. Why don't you worry about your house? Okay. Why are you all a bunch of addicts, drug fiends? Okay. How about that? All right. Because you're weak people. You have a weak mind. You're not spiritual at all. All right, you can't handle, okay, when things get tough. Okay, you can't handle it. So now let me get back to that Psalm. All right, we got to finish off on that. Where is it at? There we go. So back to the book of Psalm, chapter 75, verse 5. Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. Verse 7. But God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Right. And that's the thing. You're not acknowledging that the reason why you're in your position is because the Lord put you there. Okay? All right? He put you in that position. Okay? And you thinking that you're in control of your own destiny. All right? And you're able to do whatever the hell you want. And the Lord is letting you know that no, okay? You were set up for a particular time to rule. And now it's your time to be dethroned. And that's why your children are suffering the way it is. Okay? Esau is the end of the world, end of this age, and we're coming to the end of this age, clearly evident. And Jacob's the beginning of followeth, all right? And Jacob is the progenitor of the 12 tribes, which consists of mainly the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as Israelite foreigners that are scattered among the nations that even look like the other nations, because you're going to have Israelites, all right, that are going to look Caucasian or look East Indian or look Chinese, all right? But this truth will resonate with them, all right? And that's just all for the glorification of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? To show you how powerful he is, okay? That no matter where the elect is at, they're going to get delivered, okay? And it doesn't matter what they look at like, because the Lord reads spirits, okay? Just like he's reading your Edomite spirits, and he sees it, all right, that your pride has gone too far, and it's time to bring you low, and he's going after your children, okay? 8, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and in the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them right. And now you're drinking, okay, the wrath of the Lord, the judgment of the Lord, okay? 9, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob, all right, the God of Israel, okay? That's who the Lord is dealing. That's who, okay, who the Lord is dealing with, his people, the Israelites. That's what the Bible's all about. That's Yahweh Shai died on the cross for his people. And you lying Edomites, okay, pushing out this narrative that God loves everybody. It doesn't matter, okay, what nation, okay, what nationality, all right, as long as you believe in Jesus. That's the total lie. You have to come from the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay? And that's what we're here to bring out, the truth, all right? You have to come from that lineage, period, all right? You have to acknowledge that because he is the God of Israel, not the God of all nations, and he's the God of Israel, okay? 10, all the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted, right? And you're seeing the Lord cutting the horns of the wicked, their power, you know, by going after their children, okay? Now, you know, you got, and it's just, you got, you know, Edomites, children, okay, overdosing on drugs, right? Then you got Edomite children dying in the floods over there in Texas. What was it? Mystic Camp, right? That place got flooded. A whole bunch of Edomite little girls got, all right, swallowed up by the water, all right? That was judgment from the Lord, all right? Cutting these wicked people off, all right? And this is a sign, man. This is why we telling our people, you got to fear the Lord, all right? Because he's going after, okay, these heathens that have been treating us disrespectfully, talking shit behind our back, all right? So this is why you're supposed to be seeking the Lord and praising the Lord, because he's now showing his hand. I think we got the point. Let me go to, excuse me. Let me go to Lamentation chapter 3 and 62. The lips of those that rose up against me and the device against me all the day. 63. Right, the lips. Okay, all that again, all the stuff they've been talking. 63. Behold, they're sitting down and they're rising up. I am their music. Right. Okay. If you, in fact, if you go to the NLT version of this, check this out. Look at them, whether they sit or stand. I am the object of their mocking songs. There you go, mocking. Okay, this is what these heathens, starting with Esau, Edom, has been saying about us. 64. Render unto them a recompense, meaning a payback, O Lord, according to the work of their hands. Right. Now let's get deep with this. Who is judging these Edomites? It's Yahweh Shai, who the word Indy calls Jesus, because all power and authority and dominion was given to Yahweh Shai. Okay, once he died on the cross and was resurrected on the third day. Okay, and then he is now, or after he spoke to the disciples. All right, you can read that in the book of Acts. All right, he was delivered, okay, into a cloud, and from there he's sitting at the right hand of the Father, and now he is the one, all right, pushing out, all right, the judgments on the earth. So this is Yahweh Shai, who the calls Jesus, that's judging you Edomites. Okay, how about that? 65. Give them a sorrow of heart, thy curse unto them. Right, and this is what the Lord is giving to you Edomites, a sorrow of heart. Okay, the plague in the mind. And a curse, again, onto you. This is a curse. 66. Persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of the Lord. Right. And so the Lord is not letting up. You Edomites, okay, you're getting your judgment again. All right, this is proof. You're not escaping. Okay, and yeah, I'm just here to let you know. Okay, give you the news, raw and uncut. Okay, so Lord willing, this was edifying to the sincere Akim and Aquab that believe upon the Lord and call upon His holy name. All right, this should let you know that the Lord is working. All right, He ain't letting up. These heathens are not getting away with their unrighteous dealings. Okay, and injuries that they've gotten by deceit. The Lord is judging them. And this is clear proof. All right, so just wait on the Lord. All right, pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and pray to that He speeds up. Okay, these prophecies and judges these heathens more, because that's part of prayer, to pray to the Lord to judge these heathens for what they have done. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Putting curses on these heathens. Okay, they have treated us badly. Okay. That's plain. And anybody who wants to defend these Edomites, okay, and saying what we're saying is off, destruction to you and your family. May the Lord destroy you and your family, because you're not right in the head. Okay, you clearly are not right in the head. You don't know what the hell is going on, and you're not fit to be delivered. And with that, shalom. On to the next one. Shalom.